just to feel the sun again. Held the silence in my hands like an old familiar friend. Watched the world move faster than my breath could ever keep. So I learned to let the hours go and trust the time I keep. Every wrinkle on my face has traced a graceful line through the echoes of forgiveness and a glass of patient wine. I've loved in quiet moments more than words could ever show, and found a kind of freedom in the art of letting go. Slowing down was never giving in, it was choosing peace instead of chasing wind. Now I hear the world through softer eyes and breathe beneath these open skies. A life that learned to breathe, not run, to find the beauty in the setting sun. I don't need more than what I am, I'm finally whole without a plan. A life that learned to breathe, not run, to find the beauty in the setting sun. I don't need more than what I am, I'm finally whole without a plan. There's laughter in the corner of a slowly faded frame, and letters full of kindness signed with just my mother's name. I've kept the notes of lullabies beneath my kitchen light, while the moon kept watch above me every quiet night. I've kissed the hands of history in every love I knew, and left behind the heaviness that used to pull me through. Now I live like every moment is a song I wanna keep, and rest inside the silence like it's rocking me to sleep. Slowing down was never letting go, it was holding close the things that gently grow. Now I live this life in calmer seas, unfolding like the autumn leaves. A life that learned to breathe, not to run, to find the beauty in the setting sun. I don't need more than what I am, I'm finally whole without a plan. A life that learned to breathe, not to run, to find the beauty in the setting sun. I don't need more than what I am, I'm finally whole without a plan. And when the sky turns evening blue, I'll know it's not the end, just one last chapter closing with the comfort of a friend. No need to race the ticking hands or dream what might have been. I've danced with every season, and I'd do it all again. Through every understated joy, each quiet passing day, I left the light on in my soul to guide the gentle way. And if my story fades into the soft and golden light, I'll go smiling with a breath that learned to feel just right. A life that learned to breathe, not chase, to find contentment in a simpler place. The clocks don't own the heart I grew, I've lived enough to know what's true. A life that waits without regret, I'm not done yet, but I've no debt. This heart, it beats with quieter grace. A life that breathed and found its place. ticks softly on the faded wall. Lamplight spills across the hallway floor. A slipper rests where it was left at dawn. The chair still holds the shape you sat before. Steam still lingers from the evening brew. The wind sighs gently through the old screen door. Photographs lean in their quiet frame. The air is filled with things we don't need more. And in the hush I hear it clear, the echo of the day disappearing near. No music plays, but it feels like a song. This silence is where I belong. When the house finally grew quiet, that's when it all felt real. In the spaces left in twilight are the moments we can truly feel. When the house finally grew quiet, that's when it all felt real. In the spaces left in twilight are the moments we can truly feel. The scent of linen still hangs in the air. The shadow dances underneath the stairs. You laughed here once, I remember it well. Each creaking floorboard's a story to tell. Books left open on the windowsill. Time moving slow as time often will. My sweater draped over your favorite chair. A gentle hush wraps around us there. The late light slips across the floor. I breathe a calm I can't ignore. Not every love needs to speak aloud. Some are soft yet still proud. When the house finally grew quiet, that's when it all felt real. In the spaces left in twilight are the moments we can truly feel. When the house finally grew quiet, that's when it all felt real. In the spaces left in twilight are the moments we can truly feel. No rushing trains or knocking doors, just warmth within these old wood floors. The kettle cools, the night comes slow. Peace in knowing what we know. Every whisper, every glance finds its place in life's quiet dance. I hold the hush like you once held me, with calm, with grace, and gently free. When the house finally grew quiet and the stars began to show, every breath became a blessing in the stillness that we know. With your memory wrapped around me like the quilt you used to sew, there's comfort in this silence where true love feels its glow. No need for grand confessions, no curtain call goodbyes, just the language of the lamplight and the truth behind our eyes. When the house finally grew quiet, I heard your heart in mine, and the quiet said forever in a voice serenely kind. Sunlight found us through the kitchen glass that day. You poured the coffee, smiled, but didn't need to say. The quiet rhythm of our morning held so much, years in your eyes and comfort in your touch. We move like pages in a book already read. No sudden turns, just feelings unsaid. The world rushed on, but we just stood our ground. Inside the love we never had to say out loud. Every glance told a story we both knew. Every silence wrapped around something true. No fireworks, just warmth we didn't share aloud. It was always there, soft and sound, deep as ocean, still as clouds. Ours was the love we never had to say out loud. It was always there, soft and sound, deep as ocean, still as clouds. Ours was the love we never had to say out loud. Photographs fade, but the way you looked remains. Sundays on the porch whispering like the rain. Your hand in mine through years, slipping slow, growing not apart, just more of what we know. No need for promises carved in stone. We built a home with glances alone. Still hear your laughter soften every sound, wrapped in a love we never had to say out loud. The touch of time never wore us thin. What mattered most lived quiet within. No need for words to speak what we had found. It was always there, soft and sound, deep as ocean, still as clouds. Ours was the love we never had to say out loud. It was always there, soft and sound, deep as ocean, still as clouds. Ours was the love we never had to say out loud. Underneath those old oak trees we'd gone. The seasons change, but somehow we went on. No drama, no ending we had to explain. Only echoes of soft joy under a sweet refrain. You breathe beside me, steady through the years, through every laugh and through the quiet tears. And when the day grew dark, still we were proud, living the love we never had to say out loud. We held it close but never too tight, let it unfold in the glow of a light, like candle flames that never flickered out. It spoke through time without a sound, more than words could ever allow. We lived the love we never had to say out loud. We lived the love we never had to say out loud. We lived the love we Light spills across the wooden floor, the sun just like it was before. That August day in '84, your hand in mine outside our door. A faded smile in black and white, the corner curled but hearts held tight. I trace the edge where time stands still, feeling all I never will. Your laughter caught behind the glass, a second that will always last. The dress I wore, the way you stared, no words now, but I know you cared. Some moments sage like sweet red wine, deep with sorrow, soft with time. They sit with me and gently breathe in every frame, the love they leave. I didn't know that looking back could bring the present into focus. Each snapshot sings a quiet truth in silent chords that still console us. Old photographs, new feelings rise like whispered echoes through the skies. They hold me close, then let me cry. Old photographs, new feelings rise like whispered echoes through the skies. They hold me close, then let me cry. On the mantel by the chair, a cabin scene, the autumn air. You fixed the roof, I made the tea. Simple days that carried me. A quiet glance across the snow, how much we said and didn't show. The tiny dog you named Louis still brings me soft remembering's. Your birthday cards, your favorite pen, the music that you hung back then. They live inside my weather chest, where memories come home to rest. Time never asks if we are done, it simply moves and so we run. But I slow down when these arise, small joys beneath familiar skies. I didn't plan to turn today into a doorway back to you, but one old picture led the way to feelings I once thought were through. Old photographs, new feelings rise like whispered echoes through the skies. They hold me close, then let me cry. Old photographs, new feelings rise like whispered echoes through the skies. They hold me close, then let me cry. I won't erase what's lived inside, the joy, the ache, the gentle pride. In every frame, the life we shape, the dreams we chase, the nights we stay. Though days have passed and seasons turned, there's still so much to feel and learn. Your voice returns in quiet ways, like distant bells on quiet days. We didn't get a last goodbye, but maybe love is never shy. It finds a way through paper thin to light the soul again within. So let them fade but never leave those images that help me grieve. And quietly I breathe them in with grateful heart and wrinkled skin. Old photographs, new feelings rise. They speak of love with open eyes. They bring the past to walk beside and warm the cold we sometimes hide. Old photographs, soft lullabies. They offer peace where pain once lies and guide us through the years gone by, with quiet truth that never dies. never raised your voice to be heard, just lingered in the silence, soft as a word. In the corner light with your morning tea, you held the world with quiet dignity. No silver lining, no sweet refrain, but love like yours was never plain. Each moment stitched in silent grace, a gentle warmth time can't erase. Through seasons turning slow and kind, you never rushed, you never tried, but somehow you were always mine. It was the way you always stayed in every shadow, never swayed. No need for crowns or songs of fame, just your quiet love that stayed the same. It was the way you always stayed in every shadow, never swayed. No need for crowns or songs of fame, just your quiet love that stayed the same. You kept your stories tucked away in simple looks and quiet days, and I, too young to understand, now trace your truth with older hands. No grand parade, no last goodnight, just folded clothes and morning light. The strength you wore like Sunday sheets still lingers where our footsteps meet. You didn't chase what others saw, but gave more than this world has taught, and left behind the quiet thought. It was the way you always stayed in every shadow, never swayed. No need for crowns or songs of fame, just your quiet love that stayed the same. It was the way you always stayed in every shadow, never swayed. No need for crowns or songs of fame, just your quiet love that stayed the same. I light a candle in your name, though you'd laugh off the small acclaim, but still I feel you in the air, and whispered prayers and rocking chair. Your steady hands, your knowing eyes are written bold across my skies. No marble stone or memory lane could hold your love so soft, so plain. It was the way you always stayed in silence deep and evenings wide, the steady hum of every day, the gentle truth you never denied. And in the hush between the days, I hear your voice in subtle ways. No need for noise or marching band, just your touch, your quiet hand. It was the way you always stay beyond the crowds and colored light, the honest way you stood so still that made the dark a little bright. You didn't go, you didn't fade, you found a way, you softly stayed. And all I am and all I've made was in the way you always stayed. Woke up to sunlight spilling through the blinds, your sweater's draped across the kitchen chair. The coffee steam has faded into stillness, a stillness only quiet love can share. No rush to speak, just pages turning as morning hums a tune so soft, so slow. I traced the rim of your old favorite mug and thought of all the ways we've come to know. We never needed fireworks to shine, just hands that found each other every time. In silence there's a rhythm of its own. Coffee left to cool while hearts stay warm. We don't chase time, we let it form. Moments like these never get old. Coffee left to cool while hearts stay warm. We don't chase time, we let it form. Moments like these never get old. There was a photo frame beside the door, faded smiles and sepia and sun. It never mattered where the years had gone. We love slow, fast love always comes undone. The ticking clock's just background music to everything we've shared with quiet grace. You laugh and suddenly it's August, even with the snow upon your face. Our stories whispered in the things we keep, like echoes that rock gently as we sleep. Time leaves a softness where it's been. Coffee left to cool while hearts stay warm. We don't chase time, we let it form. Moments like these never get old. Coffee left to cool while hearts stay warm. We don't chase time, we let it form. Moments like these never get old. Maybe this is what forever means. Not grand declarations, but in betweens. In the hush between the lines we speak, you reach for me and all feels complete. The world can spin outside our door, but here the hours melt and restore. Love brewed slow and sipped in peace, like hymns beneath the falling leaves. Coffee left to cool, but we still linger. Warmth wrapped round your steady finger. No need to rush, no need to prove. We found our rhythm, found our groove. In simple things our souls ignite, like moonlight kissing fields at night. Let others race and chase the gold. We hold what matters, something old, something bold, something bold. We used to talk in silences, let the quiet fill the space. Words we left unsaid were softer than the ones we chased. Through all the years the storms would come and pass us by, but your hand in mine was always reason why. We didn't need to prove a thing, just stay the course. Let time reshape the edges, not the source. The fire's cool but glows a deeper red in peaceful rooms where we now lay our head. Looking back, I see the beauty in the slow. Every scar, a gentle place to grow. Love didn't rush, it chose to stay and show. What time gave us back was never lost at all. It softened all the sharpness, caught the fall. We found a voice in quiet, heard the call. What time gave us back was never lost at all. What time gave us back was never lost at all. It softened all the sharpness, caught the fall. We found a voice in quiet, heard the call. What time gave us back was never lost at all. I used to cry for answers that would never come. Now I rest in knowing where we've come from. You don't have to say much, just be near, and I'll understand everything you mean to me here. The laughter lines, the touch that knows its place, moments polished by a life we faced. Even sadness finds a sweeter tone in the echoes of a house that feels like home. Time may change the way the heart will bend, but not the strength of love that doesn't end. We made our peace with what we couldn't mend. What time gave us back was never lost at all. It softened all the sharpness, caught the fall. We found a voice in quiet, heard the call. What time gave us back was never lost at all. What time gave us back was never lost at all. It softened all the sharpness, caught the fall. We found a voice in quiet, heard the call. What time gave us back was never lost at all. There's grace in letting go of what we thought we knew, and peace in every wrinkle love drew. We used to dream of mountains yet to climb. Now we toast to evenings shared with time. Every heart beats slower but more sure. A life of gentle things that still endure. You taught me how to stay through every turn, and love became the lesson we returned. What time gave us back was a tender kind of truth. It held our hearts with wisdom, not with youth. The rush is gone, but still we feel the spark in quiet corners lit inside the dark. What time gave us back we couldn't plan or chase, but found it waiting in this sacred place. No need for more when all we need is near. What time gave us back is crystal clear. I walk the path where daisies grew, Now golden leaves have settled in their place. I hear the laugh I used to know, like whispers drifting through the open space. Each corner holds a tender ghost, not haunting, just quietly staying near. A sunbeam hits that old cafe, and suddenly the years become so clear. Warm coffee cups and quiet hands, choices made in sweet unspoken grace. No map, just hearts to guide the way. We found our peace at our own pace, with every mile and passing face. I've learned what matters most will stay. The rush is gone, but what remains feels like home in every way. There's comfort in the slowing down. The air feels softer on this side, with steady breath and calmer sound. I see the world with wiser eyes. Familiar roads, slower steps. I've come to know what love accepts. Through every turn and each regret, this steady path is perfect yet. Familiar roads, slower steps. I've come to know what love accepts. Through every turn and each regret, this steady path is perfect yet. The porch light's dim, but still it glows, a quiet hope that never fades. The photo frames all gather dust, but not the memories they've made. Some bridges burned, a few still strong. I hold no blame, I hum no song, just gratitude for lessons earned. Some took years, but all belong. A glance, a smile, a silent vow, they echo through my softened pace. I've lived enough to know by now, not every dream requires a race. So I inhale the evening breeze. It's filled with things no time can take. Each shadow stretching down the lane feels more like give than like retrace. The ticking clock no longer shouts. I've turned its rhythm into trust, and in the hush of slowing hours, I'm more myself than I ever was. Familiar roads, slower steps. I've come to know what love accepts. Through every turn and each regret, this steady path is perfect yet. Familiar roads, slower steps. I've come to know what love accepts. Through every turn and each regret, this steady path is perfect yet. We walk through storms and golden days. Not every scar has found its name, but still we stood with hands entwined, embracing both the joy and flame. Now I walk gently toward the dusk, not fearing what the night may send. Each page I've turned was mine to write, each chapter shaped by love, not trend. I hear a distant lullaby, the one I sang to calm my soul. And though the tempo's softer now, its melody keeps me whole. No need to chase what fades too fast. The richest parts are made to last. And here I stand, a woman grown, at peace with shadows I have known. Familiar roads, slower steps. I hold the grace that time has kept, the quiet truth behind each breath. Where once was fear, now lies respect. I trace the lines, I count the depth of all I've lost and all that's left. Familiar roads, slower steps, they lead me home with no regrets. Where flowers paints the corners of this quiet room. Pictures fade, but the feeling still lingers like perfume. I hold your jacket like a memory tucked away. Even silence has something tender to say. Coffee's warm and the world still turns outside. Old songs hum where our laughter used to hide. There's no going back, but I still find grace in the echo of your smile on my face. Everything's changed and yet I remain, breathing in moments like soft summer rain. I still believe in what we used to know. Still here, still listening to the hush of love that keeps glistening. In the quiet between heartbeats I stay. Still here, still listening to the hush of love that keeps glistening. In the quiet between heartbeats I stay. The garden grows though your hands are far from mine. I talk to the wind and somehow you reply. Even when doubt casts its woven net, I find you in places I thought I'd forget. Years have flown like pages turning slow, but some stories are written underneath the snow. Time may steal, but it can't erase the soft and steady truth in your trace. Everything's changed and still I'm the same, listening closely to love's old refrain. I still believe in what we used to know. Still here, still listening to the hush of love that keeps glistening. In the quiet between heartbeats I stay. Still here, still listening to the hush of love that keeps glistening. In the quiet between heartbeats I stay. Maybe someday the years will forget our names, but I'll still hum our song in the gentle rain. What we had was never loud or fast. It lived in the spaces meant to last. Not every love needs a grand display. Sometimes it's felt in the simplest way. I carry you softly through each passing day. Still listening to all you didn't say. Still here, still listening through the quiet and the years, holding on to laughter, walking through the tears. Every sunrise bears a piece of your light. In the hush of dusk you feel so right. Still here, still listening where your whispers bloom. In the touch of air that fills the room. Life keeps changing, but I remain. Still listening for your voice in the rain. wrote my story in the quiet of the breeze. You sat beside me without asking why. Saw the edges, never needing me to lie. Your silence held more words than I dared speak, like fallen leaves, soft and bittersweet. In your gaze I found my yesterday, held it gently, didn't turn away. You don't fix what time made whole. You see the cracks but still call it gold. Your voice, a home within my soul. It's the sound of being understood, like rain on an old porch roof. Feels good, no questions asked, just known for good. It's the sound of being understood. It's the sound of being understood, like rain on an old porch roof. Feels good, no questions asked, just known for good. It's the sound of being understood. Long before I knew the words to say, you heard the hush I carried every day. No fireworks, just a steady flame. You never asked me to change my name. From dusk to dawn, you stayed the same. Through quiet years that never made the frame, your kindness didn't need to shine, it just stayed like ivy on the time. You don't rush what needs slow grace. You trace the lines time won't erase, and meet me where I feel most safe. It's the sound of being understood, like rain on an old porch roof. Feels good, no questions asked, just known for good. It's the sound of being understood. It's the sound of being understood, like rain on an old porch roof. Feels good, no questions asked, just known for good. It's the sound of being understood. No need to fill the quiet air. You're the voice that's always there. When the world turns its back or speaks too loud, you'll find me under every cloud, with hands that hold but never press. You hear me even in my mess, and in this stillness where we've stood, I finally feel like I am good. It's the warmth of being truly heard, not loud, not grand, just steady words. A soul that listens like it should. It's the sound of being understood. No masks to wear, no roles to play. You know my heart and choose to stay. Not needing more, but knowing what could. That's the sound of being understood. Morning light spills through the open blinds. I take my coffee slow, no race in mind. The mirror shows the years I've worn with grace, every wrinkle learned, every quiet place. No more chasing after what won't stay. I let the silence lead me on my way. Soft laughter echoes from a memory, and every part of it still lives in me. I've held the highs, survived the lows. I've learned to bloom where no one knows. No need to paint a brighter truth. This life, it fits me like well-worn shoes. I've got nothing left to prove, nothing I need to chase. Time has drawn a softer line upon my face. Every step I've taken brought me here for good. I don't need to be understood. I've got nothing left to prove, nothing I need to chase. Time has drawn a softer line upon my face. Every step I've taken brought me here for good. I don't need to be understood. The voices fade that used to pull me near, no longer need the crowd to make things clear. I learned to find the joy in staying still, to climb the quiet love beneath the hill. Regrets a song I used to play too loud, but now I wear its melody like a cloud. The night no longer feels like something lost, just pages turned at no great cost. I've held the highs, survived the lows. I've learned to bloom when no one knows. No need to chase what used to shine. Peace looks nothing like a straight line. I've got nothing left to prove, nothing I need to chase. Time has drawn a softer line upon my face. Every step I've taken brought me here for good. I don't need to be understood. I've got nothing left to prove, nothing I need to chase. Time has drawn a softer line upon my face. Every step I've taken brought me here for good. I don't need to be understood. Some things I lost I never truly owned. Some dreams faded like a stone unthrown, but the love I kept was quiet and true, and it whispers louder than all I knew. The rush is gone, I don't miss the noise. Now I fill my days with smaller joys. The sunset doesn't beg to be seen, it just glows where it has always been. I've got nothing left to prove, I'm already whole. My heart beats steady with a peaceful soul. What I've lived is more than what I planned. Time just holds me like a gentle hand. I've got nothing left to prove, I've long made peace. My storms have softened into quiet seas. Love doesn't shout, but it stays true, and I've got nothing left to prove. In the stillness where the porch light fades, we whispered stories through the steam of tea. Your laughter floated like a summer song and settled soft in the seams of me. Old records spun in the background low, their crackle folded into every line. I still trace your voice in quiet rooms, like shadows stretched in evening time. The clock hands moved, but we stayed still, wrapped in moments time forgot. You spoke of hopes in a tender hush. I held mine close and answered not. Each word a thread in the quilt we shared, stitched with silence and our truth. The night grew old, but we grew wise, warmed by the fire of fading youth. I still hear you in the hush between the chimes, when the wind leans in like it knows our rhymes. Every echo carries more than sound, it carries you. Where our voices settled in the calm, held like dust in morning sun. Love remains though time moves on. Where our voices settled in the calm, held like dust in morning sun. Love remains though time moves on. pages yellow at the corner edges, but the stories still remain. I read your name in the silver rain like a whisper carved in pain. The garden paths remember steps, the creak of gates in early spring. We didn't speak of forever then, but forever's in everything. Candles burn more than wax and wick, they held our silence too. In the hush of twilight's glow, I still sit where you once knew. No grand goodbyes, just breath in space, no need to understand. Only knowing what was ours was never planned, but always grand. I still hear you in the hush between the chimes, when the wind leans in like it knows our rhymes. Every echo carries more than sound, it carries you. Where our voices settled in the calm, held like dust in morning sun. Love remains though time moves on. Maybe hearts don't break, they just unfold, revealing threads we never saw. And maybe love's not loud at all, just quiet truth without a flaw. I don't need to call your name, it lingers soft in who I've been. You live in tea-stained memories and echoes of where we've seen. The chair you left, the books you marked, still breathe in gentle ways. Even absence has a sound beneath the clock's quiet sway. And when the dust begins to fall and shadows stretch real long, I hum your tune without a word and know that you're not gone. Where our voices settled in the calm, where hands once reached across a page. In temple silence of the soul, love writes its echo on the stage. It's in the still between the chords, a breath that sings what we became. Where words grow soft and hearts remain, through every sunset's gentle flame, held like dust in morning sun, in each familiar fading tone. Love remains though time moves on, and we are never quite alone. You folded the towels the way I liked them, set the mugs out before I woke. The radio hummed our morning silence, while daylight crept through cotton smoke. We never needed grand confession, just notes on the fridge and knowing looks. A kiss on the cheek is routine prayer in the pages of our quietest books. These little things, they never fade, held in corners time can't trade. In the hush of ordinary days, soft things we held on to, like sleeping in the rain. The sound of your footsteps calling my name. We carved out a life in calm and true, soft things we held on to, me and you. Soft things we held on to, like sleeping in the rain. The sound of your footsteps calling my name. We carved count the stars I couldn't see, and laugh when I burned the toast again. We talk through doorways and memories and shadows of where we've always been. The way your hand found mine in crowds, like it learned long ago where I belong. Some moments spoke in seconds flat, others lived inside a favorite song. These ordinary patterns stay like footprints in a softer clay, still warm when words drift away. Soft things we held on to, like Sunday morning light. The hush between us always felt right. We painted our days in golden hue. Soft things we held on to, me and you, me and you. Now I fold the towels alone, still the same way. Line the cups, pretend you're just running late. Even silence wears your shape in it, as gentle as the dawn we used to greet. And though the road is quiet and slow, I carry your voice wherever I go. And every soft thing my hands still do, there's still a place I'm saving for you. Soft things we held on to when time stood still. The warmth of a glance on a windowsill, unspoken things that